we should be talking more about the next wave of crypto companies where location and jurisdiction doesn't really matter, where crypto companies can be launched, can be funded, and can be operated all in the cryptosphere. You don't know where they are. You don't know who they are. And it doesn't really matter. If you take by yourself to when you were talking on Reddit or in other web sphere, did it matter that the other guy was where he was from as long as he resolved your problems? You know? So why does it matter here?
So this is Code Robinson from the Paradise Paradox, and I'm here with Alex Colorado. How's it going?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Great. How have you enjoyed the conference?
Oh, it's awesome. It's been great. Having lots of fun.
Fantastic. Well, you had a question which you didn't feel was really addressed. Like people were talking about VC, and there's a lot of questions about jurisdiction or which countries the money is going to come from. But you had something which you felt a question which wasn't asked. Can you go into detail about that?
Right. The question was a bit disruptive, I think, because one of the focus was the jurisdiction and if it will pick up entrepreneurship here in Mexico and what compared to other countries in Latin America or the rest of the world. And the thing that because this is a crypto conference, we should be talking more about the next wave of crypto companies where location and jurisdiction doesn't really matter because everybody is just like Bitcoin, anonymous. And I gave a personal example where I found some tasks that I have to myself on my job, and I just bid them on the open market on a crypto kind of exchange, and they were fulfilled by people from different countries. And I said, well, isn't that what VC does? They basically look for the best companies that can do the job and then fund them. So my question was, well, should we be more gearing towards how much can we do for the development of crypto companies, where crypto companies can be launched, can be funded, and can be operated all in the cryptosphere without really regarding on the whole jurisdiction kind of system that was talked about.
Yep. So you were saying that like a company could be founded entirely on the blockchain, like you said, using NXT, or I said it could be using Bitnation. You register a company and you have this record of it, and it's like it has no set jurisdiction or no set nationality.
Right. So one thing was like, well, NXT is a big example of that. They have an asset exchange where you can issue an asset or alias a corporation or a company, and then you issue on that asset, you issue your stock, and then you put it on the market, on a speculatory market. But, however, this is like a kind of sign of a crowdfunding kind of thing because you're selling your stock. Well, is there space for a crypto VC? So a VC that looks for companies that are on this blockchain, on this crypto world, and fund them directly as seed capital. So then you go on into developing your MVP on the crypto world, and then having your corporation on this blockchain, and then it's publicly, and then you can report your performance, and people will fund it, and you will grow like that, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So with that kind of leap forward, like I don't think there are too many companies that have done that's like. You're saying there aren't any crypto VCs at all, is that right?
I think they need to experience it. They need to taste it so they can actually speculate on or build on top of that on that sensation of saying it didn't matter if the Bitcoin went to Israel or went to Guatemala. It was the same thing. The task was done, and then forward, if the company is solvable, it has a vision. If the idea has a vision or the way it's marketed, then it should work. And then this whole and if it doesn't work, then the funders will take off their money from the corporation. The corporation will die, and then you go on and create the next one. You know?
So we're looking at a future where maybe a startup will originate and write themselves like a registration using the blockchain, using Bitnation or something like that. Then crypto VCs will come along and fund them using Bitcoin and maintain a record of it using the blockchain, and then this company is going to maintain its records and maintain its payment schedule on the blockchain, and it's completely removed from any country. So you don't even know where it is.
Exactly, and that's the whole topic on decentralized corporations, what they're called at the moment, and the thing is that you don't know where they are, you don't know who they are, and it doesn't really matter because it's basically code. It's a programmable funding. If it doesn't complete its tasks, then the fund gets removed. If it does, then it gets approved for the next round, and so on. You know, so I think this, and this is the kind of events that should be talking about that. If there are risks, no doubt there could be risks. I bet a lot of people are right now trying to work on their brains a really good reason why this shouldn't be happening, you know? But I say, well, I mean, that shouldn't also be the reason why it stops. It should be considered and it should be worked around. But then again, if you take by yourself to when you were talking on Reddit or in other web sphere, did it matter that the other guy was where he was from as long as he resolved your problems? You know? So why does it matter here? You know? I mean, the same rules apply.
Yeah. Well, when I arrived yesterday at this event, I saw a lot of people in suits, and I wonder how corporate is this going to be?
Yeah, I even got new shoes. I was supposed to come in my basketball sneakers, and I got new shoes because I thought the same thing.
Yeah. So the thing was that then I did hear one of the speakers yesterday saying something like, well, you know, the regulation is there and it's inevitable, and we need to think about how we can work with the legislation or regulation. But I think, you know, maybe this is probably divisive for a lot of the room. A lot of them probably think the same way, but I think maybe the majority are thinking, how can we leave that entire world behind?
This is like the equivalent of this is very secure and nobody could hack it. You know? This is pretty much the same thing, you know? So a lot of people are going to take this as a challenge, and maybe they fail, but who knows, they might succeed, you know? So...
Yeah. So we can use this technology to get to break down boundaries and borders and move into a new world with new solutions. And hopefully we'll find out what those are.
Exactly. I mean, I think that the people that weren't in this conference, they don't know about regulation. They will just do their own thing. They live in the crypto world, and they will just do it because it's there, you know? And this is not like a miracle conclusion that I arrive. I can assure you that many people are thinking the same thing in the crypto world, and they already start doing it. Just because you and I don't know about it doesn't mean it's already happened, you know?
Yep. So it's like this attitude of like, don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness, or, you know, even hope that you don't have to.
Just watch it go to the moon.
Nice one. Okay. Thanks for talking with me, Alex, and have a safe trip.
You too. Take care.
Thank you for listening, and remember, if you appreciate the show, jump on over to theparadiseparadox.com. There's a tip button up the top, and you can send us a few Bitcoins our way to make things worth our while and make it extra special experience for you. Give yourself the gift of giving by giving us something, or buy a t-shirt from us. You can check out the t-shirt link, Bitcoin, real money, gold, silver t-shirts on theparadiseparadox.com. And also remember, you may have missed the Latin American Bitcoin conference, but you don't have to miss and Acapulco, the world's largest, greatest, most fantastic, and perhaps the only peaceful anarchist event in the world, the voluntarist, anarcho-capitalist, and other type of anarchist event, Acapulco. You can head on over to www.anarchapulco.com. That's ANARCHAPULCO.com, and use the promotional code Paradise. That offer is available, extended now until January 31st, the end of January 2016. So go on over, head on over, get your ticket, join us, say hi. We'd love to see you there. It's a great event. Many great people, interesting people, entrepreneurs, yoga teachers, hippies, and other weirdos. So come on and join us. It's a great vibe. There's a real sense of community. Everybody's mutually respectful because we know we've all made the decision, this deep heart level decision, to be peaceful and to only advocate peaceful means towards other peaceful people. And that is, that's a kind of vibration which you do not pick up in many places on this earth. So I highly recommend it. I hope to see you there. Remember, use the promotional code Paradise and get a 10% discount. Save yourself some money and see us there in Acapulco. All right, peace.